can't believe it. I can't believe Aylin is here. And my father... I heard what happened. What he'd become. By killing him. You set him free.
I was there
you
when
set Aylin free.
told you.
And me.
You and Aylin seem to have a lot of history. What happened?
A great deal. But still, some of the details elude me. Ketheric Thorm was my father. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aylin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight?
Certainly. There's magic in a look.
That's exactly it. And I tell you, I took one look at her and I just knew. She was it. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aylin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aylin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... And this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how, why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped.
He'd become the chosen of Merkel.
I didn't know that then, but I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aylin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land. My home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what.
Understandable.
It's all out in the open now. And with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except for Aylin. She needs healing. Rest. I'm grateful for your help. Your friendship.
That's true.
I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long. But I'm grateful for a safe place to... well... just to be.
Stay as long as you like. Honestly...
Never wanted the easy path.
Being immortal and being... well... lack of a better word... being tortured for 100 years?
A private word would be nice.
Thaniel rests
I can't really blame
He's
Aylin
healing
for
very rapidly, now that
being
Oliver
the way
has
that
returned
he
to
is
him.
currently. I'm glad I could help. What happened to Oliver exactly? Did Thaniel absorb him?
No more than my right hand can absorb my left. Oliver is helping Thaniel to recover. They both lie dormant, like trees awaiting spring. Once the curse is lifted, they can stand as one or as a pair. Whatever they wish. I hope they will remain as a pair. It will be good for them both to have a friend, once I'm gone. Still, I would like to return here someday. See Thaniel and Oliver again. In my meditations, or perhaps in person, if the Oak Father wills it. I hope he does.
So when will the curse actually be lifted?
I can't say for certain, but we'll see it come to pass long before this place recedes behind us. Don't worry. All is at hand. We can depart whenever you're ready.
Not really. I'm glad I could help.
I knew I could put my faith in you. If only we had met sooner.
What now? You got what you wanted after all.
I have. But perhaps there is more that I want. Anyway, once the curse is lifted, nature can take its course without me. I belong at your side.
I'm glad to have you.
And I'm glad to be had. Glad to be with you, I mean.
Can't please.
I'll be ready.
So yeah, what I was saying, if you think about it, I mean, granted, she's not human, but just humans in general, you have to have high, and I mean extremely high willpower to withstand that kind of torment, being tortured and killed over and over and over again. So for Aylin to be a little crazy...
So, it's a quest to free Shadowheart's
It makes
parents,
sense.
is it? And here I was, worried I'd be the only one with a difficult family reunion waiting in the city.
You can feed on me tonight if you wish.
I was just wondering when you'd invite me back for a bite.
I wanted to ask about Cazador's ritual. You must be thinking about it.
The thing that will decide my fate forevermore. Yes, it's been on my mind. Why?
Do you think we can stop it?
Well, in theory, it's simple. Destroy Cazador, stop ritual. That's assuming we want to stop the ritual. What? I've obviously thought about it. If I was the one who completed the ritual, I'd have such power. And I could walk in the sun without fear I'd turn into a mind flare.
I don't think you should do it.
A pity, then, that it's not your decision to make. Of course, I
mean,
don't
it's
even know
not.
if I could complete the ritual. It may be impossible, but it certainly is tempting.
Stay in camp, please.
Darling, I'm hurt.
Please.
I guess it sounds awful.
We want Shadowheart to stay, Karlak, go talk to Will.
Taken from the light to be raised in darkness. The truth is finally dawning. Shadowheart can follow its light, or she can retreat back into dusk.
Mizora said you can say what led to your pack in exile. It's time I know the whole truth.
Yes, but first a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it?
I'd give my life if it meant keeping the residents safe.
As would I. And more. I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the cult of the dragon made its move.
The cult of the dragon, a fractured religion. Some believers hold that undead dragons will inherit the world. Others worship the dragon goddess Tiamat and intend to summon her to Faerun.
The cult of the dragon had infiltrated Baldur's Gate? To what end?
To conjure the Dragon Queen and lay waste to Baldur's Gate. A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill. The Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened.
Allow Will to share his memory with you, please.
In the looming shadow
Use your
of the
words.
mound, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. The first of Tiamat's 5 heads. As the maelstrom howls, Mizora's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul, and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness, and I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city.
Surely Mizora doesn't care about Baldur's Gate. Why would she want to save it?
She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mizora's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie.
Sacrificing your soul to save the city was a brave thing to do.
I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, all that remained were 5 grayed orbs atop a pile of ash. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed.
Is that how you lost your eye?
It is the one scar I ever bore of it. Mizora replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to track my location and speak from a distance. I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake her.
And what about your father?
He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Mizora had swept it clean. I showed him my stone eye, but he only turned away. After, he said only one word: go. So I did.
We'll return to the subject later.
I understand.
Wait in camp for now, please.
Are you sure? The blade stands at the ready.
Stay, please.
And just when things were warming up.
Jahira. Where is Lae'zel? There she is. No, wait. No, that's not Lae'zel. I'll find her.
I would not linger in this land over long. But whatever your business, I will aid you if I can.
We need to part ways for the moment. I'll see you back here.
You're sure?
Yep.
Later then. I tell you not to get in trouble, but I suspect it will find you whether you like it or not.
You're literally right
ahead.
there. I'm just blind.
I need a moment for the two of us.
Just the two of us.
Shadowheart was no true child of Shah, merely a captive. She must have her vengeance.
Wait for me, please.
Are you sure that's the best course of action?
Yes.
Confirmed. And
Gonna talk to Karlak, because she'll have something to say about Shadowheart. And then Gale, get a goodnight kiss.
Poor Shadowheart.
And go
She's
to the
been
next
jerked
day.
around so much. I want to believe the gods keep this world balanced, but sometimes I wonder.
Because I don't think she has anything to say.
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious.
At least Shadowheart is armed with the truth now. May its keen edge draw forth whatever vengeance she desires.
I do apologize if you hear me sniffle or cough. I think I'm getting a cold, so, you know, yay for fall. I wanted to speak about us for the
There's
moment.
nothing that would give me greater pleasure.
Kiss me, please. Hey, distraction. Healing vibes, thanks. I appreciate it. How you feeling?
More excited than I've been in months. I can't tell you how curious I am to learn more about the crown controlling that elder brain. Believe me when I say how important this could be for me, for both of us. Potentially life-saving, so long as we can learn how it can be taken and used.
Okay.
No matter. After all, a bond like ours hardly needs words to express it. What else is troubling you?
Bye. Excuse me.
Give it a shot.
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me.
Okay, you were not gullible. You were manipulated and gaslit. There's a difference. You've been forced to live a lie. At least now the truth is starting to reveal itself.
Indeed. But the truth may yet prove painful. Who knows what Shah still keeps from me. We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to.
And what's that?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Alright. Time to... Oh, that's Shadowheart. Not me being like, where's the person in their camp?
Well met.
I don't see them.
That's the spirit.
Oh, hi, Aylin. Just standing there.
Greetings.
Hello. I'd like you to join me, please.
It is done.
Hi, Aylin.
Begone, friend. I have a darling to adore.
You should join my camp permanently. We can fight the powers of evil together.
Our thoughts are as one, my friend. You must face the chosen of Bane and Baal. I will do my part to see them laid low.
Thank you. You say you have a darling to adore, but you're not with her.
Hello, my dear.
Hello. Feed.
Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
You're repeating yourself, Astarion. Should I be worried? Oof.
I would not linger in this land over long, but whatever your business, I will aid you if I can.
Join me, please.
As you wish.
I am not looking forward to... Let's see. We want Jaheira. There we go. I am not looking forward to the fight that's going to be happening in just a few moments. The fight itself isn't the issue, it's what happens afterwards that I'm not looking forward to.
I swear, I can already feel a change in the air. Like the curse itself knows its time is short.
Good. Join me, please.
Good.
Except Astarion will be last. Alright, I think we're good.
The curse has been lifted. The land's cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
Hi, Thaniel.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wyrm's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir. Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prism bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
Warren's a little psychotic.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Who? Astarion. Got it. Take your time.
Not over, then through.
Okay, let's go talk to Astarion. Hello, you two. Hey, Withers. I will talk to you in a minute, Astarion.